Well, last night, as he emerged from his meeting with Senate Republicans, President-elect Trump had something to say about those fires. Watch.
Well, it's very sad because I've been trying to get Gavin Newsom to allow water to come. You'd have tremendous water up there. They send it out to the Pacific because they're trying to protect a tiny little fish, which is in other areas, by the way, called a smelt. And for the sake of a smelt, they have no water. They had no water in the fire hydrants today in Los Angeles. It was a terrible thing. And we're going to get that done. It's going to finally be done. I got it done from the federal side, and he didn't want to sign it, but it's not going to happen again like that.
Joining me now, Marc Thiessen. All right, Mark, Newsom protects the smelt, denying extra water for Los Angeles. The mayor, Karen Bass, cuts the firefighters' budget, $17 million. Surely there's going to be some change to California's politics. What do you say?
Yeah, President Trump is 100% right. And look, it reminds me of New York Mayor Ed Koch when he lost his primary to David Dinkins. He was asked, Mr. Mayor, will you ever run again? And he said, no, the people have spoken and they must be punished. And your heart breaks for the people of California, but they are paying a terrible price for the incompetent left-wing leaders that they've elected. You got Mayor Bass, as you said, who cut $17 million from the firefighting budget in order to divert it to pay for the homeless crisis that she helped unleash. You've got Governor Gavin Newsom, who put aside the smelt for a second. He's put all of his effort into banning gas-powered cars in California so he can fight global warming rather than filling the reservoirs and clearing the brush to fight the fires that he blames on global warming. His job as governor of California is not to stop global warming, it's to mitigate its effects on his citizens. If you believe that global warming is increasing the fire risk, then your job is to increase your mitigation efforts, to have controlled burns, to make sure that the water is flowing into the fire hydrants and not being diverted into the Pacific Ocean to save an endangered fish. Your job is to mitigate the effects on your people. So you don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card for global warming. If you believe in global warming, it increases your responsibility to take steps to make sure that the fires don't go out of control and this kind of disaster doesn't happen.
All right, Mark, now listen to what President Biden said to the firefighters battling these wildfires. Watch it.
It's astounding what's happening. There's only one piece of good news. My son lives out here and his wife. They got a notification yesterday their home was probably burned to the ground. Today, it appears that it may be still standing, we're not sure. But the good news is, I'm a great-grandfather as of today. I was granddaughter, 10-pound, 4-ounce baby girl, a baby boy. So you can remember this day for a lot of wrong reasons.
All right, Mark, I'm going to call that tone deaf. What about you?
I mean, you're sitting here in front of your burned down home and President Biden is talking about his great-granddaughter. First of all, nobody cares. Your job is not there to celebrate your great-granddaughter being born. It's to help support the firefighter. And second of all, this is a man who has a grandchild he doesn't even recognize and hasn't met. So I'm just spare me the proud great-grandpapa routine. We can't get to January 20th fast enough.
Got it. Marc Thiessen, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for being with us on a very important day.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, Mark. Thank you, sir.